Mike Lynch, thanks for joining me in a traditional Viennese cafe.
Yeah, I see you've already had your cake.
I have. I'm keeping you from your cake, so I'll try and make this brief.
That's right.
First of all, for a lot of the customers back home in Australia, they might not be all that familiar with what autonomy does. I know that it's a very complicated science, but if you could put it in a nutshell, what does this software do?
Yeah, there's lots of information in the world that's not enough for what computers are used to, like databases. So things like email, social media, video, audio. Autonomy technology allows computers to understand what that means. So they can listen to a phone call, understand it, watch a TV show, understand what it's about, read an email, understand what it's about.
How does it understand it though? We think of tag words and things like that for machines to make sense of information. What's the secret sauce that makes it understand human information?
Yeah, well that's how people tried to do it before you could really get it, but tagging stuff doesn't really work. Technology based on something called Bayesian inference. It's all very mathematical, very clever.
Yeah.
Actually, Bayes lived in around 1750s, but 250 years later the rest of us have understood he discovered something amazing, and that's rewriting research in these areas and how you get computers to understand them as well.
Okay, and so how would someone in, for example, financial services use your software?
Well, imagine anywhere where you need a computer to understand a piece of information. So if you take someone like Bank of America, for example, you've got all of the stuff that goes around regulatory and risk. So it reads all the content, works out what wants to be archived, reads all the emails. If someone sends an email that's going to get the bank in trouble, the computer reads that, stops that email going out, sends it back and says, you might want to rewrite this one, this is a real problem. Or if someone sends in something, for example, we found a lot of recent rogue traders, so you've got all that sort of side of it, of sorting out information from a regulatory and a legal point of view. Then you've got things like enterprise search, where you can find stuff from the bank, process forms when people apply for stuff, and then the last one is a very big growth area where a lot of financial services firms now are no longer meeting their customers over the counter. Excellent, there you go. And what technology does is optimise things like website, content management, call centres, whether you get the right answers to people.
Sorry, it looks What about a telco? How would a telco use autonomy?
Well, telcos, anything to do with content. So, for example, if they've got a lot of online video content, will that make it searchable? And then, of course, augmented reality, which is the big thing that the telcos start to work with now, where through your smartphone, just hold up your smartphone something, it recognises what it is, you can bring it to life, you can order stuff, no longer using search engines like that. So what you're seeing is a lot of the telcos now preparing for that next wave of technology.
Well, now when were you acquired by HP?
Well, it was announced in August and it closed in October.
Announced in August, closed in October. How much did they buy?
It's about $11 billion.
$11 billion. I mean, Oracle has made it clear that the company was on the market for a while.
No, it wasn't. Actually, what turned out in that story is Oracle said that there'd been a meeting and that a PowerPoint was presented to show autonomy. So actually, it turns out that PowerPoint had nothing to do with that meeting. It was from 6 months earlier with someone completely different. But it's okay.
If they had autonomy, they could have told where it came from.
And we've offered to sort out that problem for them so they don't get their data mixed up next time.
Well, either way, why does autonomy make sense as part of a larger organisation? I mean, it does sound like a technology that can change the way we deal with information. Why does it make sense as part of a bigger beast like HP?
Well, what HP realised is that up to now, technology has been based on machines forcing us to fit to them. So, rows and columns and ones and zeros, database methods. HP realised that there's an explosion in things like social media, video, audio, and text. Actually, the vast majority of information about the companies in that form is growing far faster. And so HP realised that they needed to get the key technology for that. If you like, database has been a technology for the last 40 years in the IT industry. It's been the business of thinking. This technology is for the next 40 years. And that's what we're doing.
Great, well thanks for chatting with me. Enjoy your Viennese.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.